Oh. Oh. What the heck is both? Why are there two? Wait, why are there two? This is one. What is this? That's chat. Why are there... I'm not gonna bother asking questions. Welcome in, everybody. I forgot that we don't really need to do a starting soon screen because YouTube doesn't really have ads that I know of, so we're chilling. Welcome in, everybody, to the stream. Welcome to the monthly YouTube stream, the monthly Danganronpa. Hold on. I'll have to do like verbal shoutouts since we don't have the silly little bots. I don't know. Mix It Up does not have YouTube connections, so which is very, very weird, but Welcome in, Daz. Technically, you got first, so congratulations on first. Welcome in, Deer and Bluebee. Shout out to Bluebee, my favorite old man. Mr. I am Bluebee on twitch.tv/IamBluebee. Welcome in, Nico. How's your vacation? How's the heat? Have you roasted yet? Or have you slow roasted yet? Welcome in, Kirito, my favorite unk. Leftover steak is a weird way to go. You ate the funny steak. I did, yeah, because it was a filet from, like a filet mignon from work, so, you know, we get to eat whatever the guests get, so they ordered filet mignon, and, you know, I'm gonna take that. That was like 2 days ago though, and then my dad was like, "You probably should have eaten it yesterday," but I was like, "Ah." I had other stuff yesterday. I'm on a leftovers grind. I brought back a ton of desserts, so if anyone wants some desserts, I can share. I have a lot. We have like a cookie dough cupcake. There's like strawberries and cream cupcakes. There's like a dirt cupcake, which is like the chocolate with like a gummy worm and stuff. I have cookies. I ate the cakes, so there's no cakes left, but dying to leftover steak to say your bloodline is weak. It's not weak because I'm not dead yet, so, actually. Anyways, welcome in. Welcome into this is the, I guess, third YouTube stream. And we'll be doing many, many more, all Danganronpa. So, any YouTube people watching, if you want, not Danganronpa, I stream on the other app. The ocean has compensated for the heat. I'd been walking around the hotel with streams playing in my pocket. Nice. Very good. What a good, loyal viewer. Appreciate that. Hold on. I saw you posted your VOD. Actually, wait. Was that on your main channel you post VODs? Oh no, you have a separate VOD channel. That's fun. We are playing potentially, I hope it's non-copyright music, but, you know, I played a non-copyright playlist the last stream and it hit me with strikes, so I don't know. This is Luke Crumbo's year mix 2019. 2019. She's here. The Danganronpa. Ropa. The Danganronpa. I believe we'll be getting into our first trial. I also believe that my chat is broken on my YouTube. I'll spare you guys from the loudness, but I'm going deaf. Please. Why is it so loud on start? I'm sorry. I hope you guys are woken up now. Why is it so loud? I'm just gonna like lessen everything down to 1. Yeah. Oh, you know why it might be loud? Wait, hold on. Hee hee. Wait for it. Oh, yes, okay. That's better. Sorry, I couldn't hear it. Could you turn it up? Damn, lol, they hit you with the audible despair the first second. I know! What the heck? Right, now you guys can't hear it at all. There you go. Now you can hear it. We were not spared. I know, I'm sorry. My voice meter was not proper. I apologize for that. But now you guys are woken up, right? Now you guys are ready to... You guys are woke for your first trial, right? Okay. I got my water. And we are ready to doggone romp. Except you guys can't see the game. Hee hee. objection or whatever. I guess, yeah, it is a trial, so you can object. I object to the audible despair that just happened. That should not have happened. Oh, look at that. Now we hide everything. I don't understand why this is broken, though. Present attorney's badge probably sometimes. Just to remind them that you're an attorney and they should trust you. I don't think there's any ultimate attorney in this game yet, so I'm just here to throw paper airplanes in the courtroom. Ha! Luckily, you're in the wrong game, buddy. Right. Was it the end of the prologue that we ended off at? I believe... Oh god, why are you loud again? Continue? Yes. I'll lower it again, sorry. Man, it wasn't as bad as the last time though, right? I'm lowering it so much. Jeez. If you didn't need hearing aids before, now you do, Kirito. Okay, where we left off, there was a murder, specifically in my bedroom. I'm the little wimpy guy, the wimpy looking guy here. In the middle that everyone's staring at. I know Kirito, you're doing a playthrough of the second game, is it? So this is all pretty new to me. There was a murder in my bedroom because we swapped rooms with this girl. Yeah. We swapped rooms with the girl, she got murdered in our bedroom, and everyone suspects us. But we're gonna do some investigating today, so put on those thinking caps, okay? Get the tinfoil hats, we're ready. Monokuma, sorry, I snuck food in my pocket. I'm just gonna eat it during the trap mode. Is there no eating in the trials? I didn't see that as a rule, so... It's going so slow. Is it? Is it because you have so many people voicing in it? Or is it just chaotic like that? I mean, this is kind of slow too. It took us, this is our third stream and it took us 2 streams to get through the prologue. Hi Olo, welcome in. How you doing today? You must kill someone if you want to leave. My mind froze, my breath caught in my throat as I thought about that. I could feel a paralyzing... Surely, wait, hold on. Surely this is where we left off, or is it the other save? Is this? Hold on. There was another save. I don't know which one we were on. But this doesn't seem right, because what's her name is still here. So, how do I get to the home screen? No, I want to get to the home screen. I don't think they have a home screen button, so I'm gonna close out of the game, and restart it. Oh. Sorry, broke your cat for a second. Brace yourselves. Actually, wait. I'll mute it so you guys get spared, potentially. I won't get spared. I will be blasted. I gotta piss, but I'm too comfy. That's why gamers have those cups, you know? Just be a gamer. The story feels slower, but maybe it's because we have 4Vs. That's what I think. Yeah, I think that might be the problem. Well, I'm sure you guys are doing a great job at it. I haven't been watching to avoid spoilers, but I'm sure you guys are doing a fantastic job. I saw the clip of Enlor voicing the sudden mommy voice. It was great. At least the burrito was delicioso. What? Oh, wait. Oh, okay, wait. You were responding to my question earlier. Okay, wait, hold on. I can scroll up a bit. Oh, the sneaking food in the courtroom. Got it. Right, so we were investigating, but I guess we could talk to everyone before we leave, right? I forgot they sniped Junko on the floor. They just straight up metal piped her. Yeah, she's dead. Oh, let me turn the audio back on for you guys. Here you are. You're welcome. Don't say I never give you anything. Gamer cups, where instead of being for energy powder, it's one of those hospital urinating containers. Nasty marketing. Ew, gross. I'm sure. Well, if you're that lazy, you could just wear a diaper. I'm just saying. I was considering getting those for my dog because she's very ancient, so I have to help her up. And sometimes she has accidents. So I was considering getting like dog diapers, but I'm like, I feel like that's a bit excessive. I'd rather just clean the floors constantly. Anyways, that's a bit TMI. Sorry, you didn't need to know that. Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Gamer dumps. Ew! No! No way! I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me! He's so valid. He's having a crash out because he thought it was all a ploy before. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here! Hero doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Wonderful. Oh, that's Junko, okay. Right. We're out of here. Anything seem off? This is where we got the sword. Okay, nothing's off there then. So we're probably good here. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. I would never be able to sleep in that room again. If someone got murdered in it, knowing that, freaky. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. You know, I mentioned before, oh my god, look how tall she is. They're all tall enough to like bonk their heads on that lamp. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Right. I wonder, I guess wow. They're tall. Are they all tall? Maybe the lamps are just short? Guess we'll talk to them first. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too? I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I'll follow your lead. I see. So she doesn't really care, okay? By the way. You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible. You son of a bitch. That dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. You're fucking dead. So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. What if it was another woman? Yeah, what if, oh my god, no, I don't want to think like him! But what if it was a girl that did it? Got him! That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Hey! Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious?
No.
No, not really.
They're reading it out, so I'm not gonna voice these. I will turn it up though so you can hear them a little better. Even though the background noise is like popping off, they're all set to 1. They're all as low as possible. So
I'm searching.
Searching for...
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of the room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
What the fuck, my guy? Okay, she's searching. Good for her. We'll start out with the bed. There's a lot of scratch marks, maybe from the sword, but they'd have gold remnants, right, if it was from the sword? There are gouges in the bed, like someone attacked it. Maybe it was a bear. Maybe we let loose a bear. What the hell happened here? Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean it up a little? Oh, maybe they used it to get the gold off them? Here's my key. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly.
Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys.
I forgot what voice she has, but... When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then... How did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. We explicitly told her to lock the door and not open it for anyone, so... The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. We literally switched like within 30 seconds, so I doubt she dropped it and someone picked it up. Yeah, okay, good. He has a bit of a brain. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So, how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Can I look at the door? I should check the... Okay, no, we can't. Even though that would make sense to check the door, but... I think we're looking at the scratches, not the table, but I don't know what you get from the table anyways. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? No shit. It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it. I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would have not been possible. What? Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. What idiot did that? So something could happen in the room right next to you and there's no way you can know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Man. Evidence of a struggle? How come there's so many scratch marks? It must be the sword, right? Or a bear. But the bear would have multiple in a row. You know, like 4 probably in a row. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Did she try using it? Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. It's not bloody, so it's likely that they missed if they were trying to use it. This is the sheath. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Oh, okay, never mind. Yes. Oh, there's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. She probably used it to try to defend herself, so she grabbed it, you know, held it up, and was just like holding on to it. So when they came at her, you know, she held it up kind of, she didn't have time to unsheath it, is what I mean to say. So they probably attacked that. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Although I do remember from my forensics class that they were like, do not speculate anything. Do not assume anything. Look, her shadow's being wonky. Unless that's the ghost of Sayaka. I should look. What? Did you miss something? Is my... The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. How about my tools? Still inside the drawer, no evidence that it was used. Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo. We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then? Not just me. Nobody's busting theirs out yet, far as I know. Actually, we were just talking about it yesterday. None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Cause like, why the hell would we? Makes sense. I guess the scratch is on the wall? Right. Okay, we read this. Oops, oh, frick. It's the button to skip through, I forget. That's not it. Whatever. I just will be very careful of where I'm clicking. What is the button for it? Okay, it doesn't tell me. Right, what else can I investigate? The stand that it was on? It's the display stand the sword was on. Trash can. We've got... That's the door. I want to look in the room. Why aren't you letting me? The camera. My lamp. We did those three in the sheath and the display stand. What am I missing? We did the bed. That was the first thing we did. Desk is normal. Do I talk to you again? No. Nope. 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 But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, "Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey.
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
So...
I've searched her floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really? Oh, they used the lint roller, maybe?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that I mentioned it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looks like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka? Or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Can I go in the bathroom now? Ah, God. Jump scare. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. I actually really don't want to look at it again, but forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Yeah, that's horrible. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. She doesn't have gold on her hands, so she didn't use the sword. There's something written behind her. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? Leon? Leon? Written in blood with the numbers 11037. Okay, that's not what I thought I would say. Did Sayaka do this? 11037? Is it not Leon? Isn't there a Leon in the game? Don't I have like a... Ooh, I didn't know I could do that. F1. I'm pretty sure there's a Leon. And I think it's the baseball character. Yeah, it's a baseball player. I don't know why she would have written it like upside down and backwards like that, but I'm certain it doesn't say numbers. Unless, I mean, it could say numbers. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now is not the time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Ooh, good idea. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. Oh, there is gold on her wrist. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist, too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? 'Cause she wrote a message with her blood. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wounds. Would you guys consider this a horror game? I was talking to someone about it before, and I was like, there's only a few horror games I can tolerate, and that's Danganronpa and Outlast Trials, it seems, so far. I mean, at least visual novels, I guess. horror visual novels, kind of. But then they were like, I mentioned Danganronpa, and they were like, I don't think that's a horror game. But in the Steam tags, it is. So and it was from someone who also doesn't like horror games, though they played, what is it called? Homicipher? Which is literally the whole thing is horror and trying to figure out, a language that you don't speak. You would classify it, yeah? Comedy, horror, comedy? Comedy? Really? The water for the shower gets turned off at nighttime. So they didn't use the shower to clean up, even though they could. They could have, I mean. Doesn't look like there's anything on the side. There's the toilet. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? The blood on her index finger. How do you classify this as comedy? Is it because of Monokuma? Or... Right, we read this. We also... Oh, do I have to go back to it? No. Well, now I'm not sure because you're still telling me to investigate. I'm clicking where you tell me to. And that's telling me the same thing that I've read. Can I check what I have? It doesn't have the writing. Which is weird because I feel like they should. The interactions between the characters being each other out, but with everything, I guess it would be a psychological horror with hints of comedy. They have to use comedy to cope through the pain. Makes sense, makes sense. What do you want me to say? Why aren't you marking down the writing? I don't understand. I'm gonna save. If I can remember how to save. Probably... No, that's the transcript. If I'm gonna have to Google how to save in this game, I'm gonna have to Google it, that's fine. Menu button. I remember a little bit. Okay. I'm saving here because I've read the numbers, but it's not adding it as a truth bullet thing. So, unless they want me to look at the shower again. Is it only it's telling me everything I can look at, I guess? Which I've already done. So I'm going to leave now. Yes.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet?
Only for you.
But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So,
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall.
Huh.
If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
well,
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover this mystery of the case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end you. Otherwise the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me.
She's telling you to use your brain. So if she were writing with her back against the wall, and she were trying to write Leon, which I'm pretty sure is what that says. There's no way that doesn't say Leon. Let me think. It was her left hand, so yeah. I mean, yeah. And then maybe I was gonna say maybe it's backwards because then the murderer wouldn't like wipe it up, but they wouldn't have let her write anything in the first place, so I don't know. Dying message has been added to the truth bullet section. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer? That is stupid, but okay.
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken?
Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck?
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one.
But the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Was something up with my door frame again?
Correct.
Did she try to hide herself in the bathroom and then they broke it again? It doesn't seem like it is busted. Man, someone flippin' died? Yeah, they freaking expired, man. A bit early, but welcome in, Juicin. How you doing today? I guess I just call you Juice, huh? Welcome in, welcome in. What you up to?
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob.
Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door.
Oh, it's slanted. That's not good.
The doorknob.
I believe there was another purple prompt you wanted to talk about?
So then,
Oh, you want me to? Okay, let me look at it then. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
it would seem.
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional.
Okay, so we have to check everyone's toolbox. I get it! I'm so smart! What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So,
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it.
Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right?
She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that?
Oh, I told Sayaka before she heckin' died. Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms.
So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it.
Hmm?
Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
Wow, she's a bit too into it, huh?
And that clears that up.
Huh? What clears up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. I still don't really understand any of this, but I'm so smart! Put me in, coach! This is why I hate pro tags like him. I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Do we really need to look, like, snoop into her private life after she's dead? Like, I don't see how that would be helpful. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. Anyways, okay. We are free from our room, it seems. I want to look at Leon's toolkit because my man's looking sus. Can I look at? Oh, hey.
Very strange.
So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? That is a horrible thing to say to someone. Wow. Uh-huh. After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? She wanted to switch rooms. That's not on me. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all I can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then that's such a shitty thing to say! You're speaking terrible words for someone with a really punchable face. Mad. Oh. Hey, murderer.
Seems like
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? The nameplate? The nameplate? Nameplate? Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. That's weird! Wait! Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Ooh, interesting. Still not at the first trial, wow. I know, what the? We're doing the investigation. I think we'll probably get to the trial today though. I'm trying to watch YouTube live on PC and it doesn't say you're live. Really? What are you, what? Are you watching it on mobile and it's showing I'm live? Hold on, let me see. It's something on my side. Is it like that for anyone else? Huh. It doesn't say I'm live on PC. But it says I can end stream, which is very interesting. On PC it just shows a channel. Let me see. Okay, that's right. Very interesting. Maybe I'll... That's very interesting. Why isn't it showing I'm live on YouTube PC? Huh. phone verification. Hopefully it'll still be published when I'm done, but I'm just gonna pray. I guess I could start recording as a backup. Okay, we'll start recording as a backup just in case it doesn't work out, but... Alright, nameplates. If it doesn't save to YouTube, then I'll just upload the recording. But, okay. We finished investigating our room, but the nameplates... Excuse me, sir. Could she have swapped it? Or I guess the murderer would want to swap it. But how would they... I guess it's on the map? Yeah, our map shows that that is indeed our room, so that's how... They knew that she was murdered in my room. For some reason the title has the unlisted symbol next to it. That could be it. Let me check. It does have the unlisted thing next to it, which is very interesting. Why is my stream unlisted? YouTube. Right. New stream setting. What? What? It shows that it's unlisted for me too. I might have to look into that in the future. Susan Wachowski hates you, I guess. I guess so. If you're set to public, select content, live, visibility, public. Okay, now maybe we should be good. I don't know why it was unlisted though. Very interesting. Okay, it's showing I'm live on my channel now. Okay. Great! Thanks for letting me know. I had no idea. That's very interesting that you can do private live streams like that. Very, very interesting. Alright. Actually? Very strange. Mr. Nayagi? What was Ms. Maizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? That's a good idea. We should check the trash room. We should check Leon's... Where's his room? As I placed my hand on Leon's door, I noticed human-shaped blur come tearing out of the depths of the hallway. Hold up! Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing? Huh?
Seriously?
How does my room have anything to do with the investigation? Well, I suppose that's a natural reaction to someone trying to go into your room without permission. What if I go to, like, his room? Is this Hero's room? I don't think there's anything here that will help me. Fumi, my spirit animal? Really? Are you the actually guy? That's you? Oh, he's standing like that. Trash room. Oh, right. It's blocked off. Can I hit the switch? Why no press the button? Ah! What the hell?
It's the end of the line! The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
What the hell?
Monokuma jump scare. How do you get this gate open?
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Who's on cleaning duty? This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others. You're lucky I can't punt you into next week. That was the first time I've seen anybody jump scared by Monokuma. He just came out suddenly. I didn't expect him. Hatch on the floor. Locked. Right, okay. I'm actually the rage bait. Real? Okay, I believe it. I'll take your word for it. When they tell you who they are, believe them. Anyways. Okay, all those sussy people down the hallway. So we need to figure out who's on cleaning duty, where the knife came from, and if Leon's toolkit is used. But I don't think we'll get to figure out that last one because he's being very private about his room. Ina, are you investigating the dining hall?
Oh, no. I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all the first time for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing.
I know what you mean.
And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed.
You were in the dining hall when she died? That's interesting. Kitchen? You know, wow, wait, is this my first time in the kitchen? Wow. You know, having a Monokuma plush to throw around at walls be a fun comedy bit. Squeeze is releasing her Chaos, Squeeze VT, she's my lady, my wife. She's releasing her Chaos plush and she mentioned how people were gonna throw it around the room. So, it's a good thing she didn't get her, like, a Squeeze plush, you know? Marbled meats! Salted meats! Now's not the time to be thinking about food. Oh, coin! Right. Vegetables? A missing knife? Camera. Okay, I guess we'll consult the knife list. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... I'd better see if anyone here knows more about it. Right, okay. So, I think that covers our kitchen expedition. What did I say we need to do? So we figured out the knife situation. We can't figure out Leon's thing. We need to figure out who's on cleaning duty. Which I have no idea how to... Like, I guess we just talk to everyone? Or go back and talk to everyone? So, let's see who's around. Oh, hey! Toko, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty?
Cleaning duty?
What's your problem?
Like I know anything about that. Taka's the one who cares about stupid organizational stuff like that.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Taka, where is Taka? I did contribute to the campaign, so I may be doing the same thing, whether it was a chaos, a squeeze plats. I would have put them on a skateboard and watched them roll down a hill and leave it to God. I'm quite certain that they'll fall off. But maybe you should strap them in just in case. Meats, I hungry. If you get food, bring some back for me too. This is our desk with our pamphlet. Okay, nothing new. Hey, speak of the devil. Oh, we gotta watch your CD.
Cleaning duty, eh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to me.
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now.
That's wrong.
Actually, no. Huh? Okay, then who is? Better not be Leon. Hifumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty then.
Count on it.
Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long. And when that time comes, I'll be counting on you. Got it. So we should talk to Hifumi. How about they see these nut? Get him. Get him. The gym. Stairs. I wonder when we get to go upstairs or like any of these other rooms. That's a store. So let's go back and talk to Hifumi then. That's this guy, I think, right? I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, this school would be floored with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since
since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gates in front of the trash room?
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient, because they're gonna dispose of evidence in there, my guy.
So in other words,
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student becomes black and will graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. But boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than
You
that.
bastard.
Hey, fatty! Why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You.
Liar. I know why you did it.
Is it?
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
I would never get tired of 2D.
You just like me for real. No, I'm just kidding.
After
Never, I do not claim this.
After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? This is it. No, it's not! The letter spacing in this game gives me the creeps. It is kind of hard at times. There's some words that it seems like there's an extra amount of space between it. If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, here's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duties, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to.
Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask of you.
What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or help save a village or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get it into the trash room and look around.
Oh, okay.
So easy. He doesn't need me to defeat a boss or anything for that? Isn't he worried I'm gonna like slip evidence into the trash bags? So Fumi and I headed down to the trash room. Where's Leon's trash? I'm on to him.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you?
You're not going to, are you?
Well, you know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but never stopped dreaming.
What is he on?
Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever, just please hurry up.
Okie dokie, leave it to me.
Ifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along!
No, I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You wanted to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. He's definitely the comic relief, is it? That we're looking for? Ooh, look at that. Besides, he can just monitor me, right? What's this? There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Is that?
Do you know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on a big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on a quest to find that one guy.
What the fuck is he on? 7? Yeah, I get what you're trying to say. But who did this particular ball belong to? Is it Celeste? Isn't she like... No, she's the gambler, never mind. There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. Oh, there's a dude and... I guess, and the girl. I don't know I forgot their names. Shattered ball. You missed this when you were doing disposal? There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something.
A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love?
It's a sleeve. Anyway, it looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape, it's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. How many people do we have that wear white button-up shirts? Is it Leon? I'm gonna talk to him again, but yeah, he's right. Fumi wears a white button-up. Yasuhiro, is it part of her uniform? I don't think so. They would have mentioned it if it were. She wears, I don't think that's a white button-up. That's a jacket. She wore one. She's kind of wearing one. He's wearing one. I guess maybe that could be part of his. Are we wearing one? There's only one person who has a jacket like that. Really? Bin. That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Well, whatever it's for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now.
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duties, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
That's the last thing I would think, but... Hifumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh? The fairy?
No, you said the last time you were here the incinerator was off.
Oh yes. About that there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then.
I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet...
That means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Oh my god, the crystal! They... You know who could hit a home run? You know who could hit a ball, a crystal ball through a gate and hit the button and stuff?
Leon. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. I love the voice change, like when Tom Kenny goes deep voice with SpongeBob. This is an extreme thirst. I haven't heard his deep voice, actually. I've only heard his SpongeBob voice. So... I guess that would be big enough. It wouldn't open the gate though, so he could throw it in. I guess he is the ultimate baseball dude, so maybe he hit the crystal ball, turned it on, and then threw the shirt in, but was unable to clean up after. Oh my god, guys, my genius is unparalleled. My 4-head, my 5-head, I am playing 4D chess. Push him in? No! Then they'll really suspect me. Welcome in, Lima, though. Welcome to YouTube. How you doing? Okay, I think we're good here. Is he still in there? Oh, yeah, he is.
Hey, Mr. Naegi. You seem a little down.
Huh? Really?
If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime. I've got all kinds of stuff that might help you cheer up.
I'm sorry, I came back. No longer my spirit animal? Is that all it takes? Is it the smut? Is it the smut that did? Can I go in her room? This is her room. Doesn't look like anything's off. Nothing here. Nothing here. Oh, more coins. No, yeah, push him in. You're so right. We should. We'd be doing the world a service, maybe. Can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. She got really upset seeing whatever was in this video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this CD. This DVD. Look, that is simply not a good way to cheer someone up. He's the kind of person who would take you to I guess a strip club or something to try and cheer you up. Although only if they had anime girls in it. Okay. Let's go snoop on a dead person's personal lives. Personal life. Yay! Anyone in here? Okay, no one to join us. Nothing inside. Am I playing it on one of these monitors? I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage.
I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friend she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
The ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. Did he kill them? What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed. What the hell?
Successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight.
Did he kill them or cripple them?
For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Probably Monokuma himself. Damn, girls. Girlie got Oshi no Ko. That's wild. No way. They dead AF? Well, I mean, they could be alive, just crippled, right? To crush their dreams, right? Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. They're probably dead. You're probably right. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Do they know about Monokuma's existence? Like, when they... Like, do they know he's associated with the school? I'm trying to think. I mean, I forgot where I was going with that. But they probably don't know Monokuma exists, but I mean, he just displayed his face in front of, you know, a screen with all their dead bodies, so, if all these things happen at once, wouldn't people be rioting at the academy? Because it seems like they all kind of happened at once. And they know that she was coming to this school, specifically. And since there's so many, like, other famous people here, surely people would have tried to break into the school. So who do we got? I mean, we got a Nepo baby. Or what is it called? Well, he's a affluent progeny. But he was like, isn't he like, he inherited money too, and then just invested it really well? I feel like the Japanese police wouldn't tolerate that sort of nonsense, right? This school definitely would have been shut down, or there'd definitely be some kind of like attempt to break into the school if all these situations happened, right? I don't know what was on his CD, but her fans would have definitely made a riot. Actually, no. Depending on how many events happened and what events happened. Like if his biker gang all got wiped out, if the idols got murdered. What else? Who else do we have? She's a swimmer, so I don't know what's the most important to her. I don't know what's important to most of these people. But my family's dead. I guess depending on what they've done, I would assume it'd pull public eye. If hers was the only case where it was famous enough to like make the news, then they might not have connected the dots to the school, but I feel like if enough happened, they'd kind of connect it to the school. And there would definitely be attempts to break into it and see what's up. They would get served. Gym, right. Weren't we supposed to go to the gym for something? Where is the gym? This way? Oh, the numbers! The numbers, Mason! And the crystal ball, right? So... Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh? What is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Like Sayaka would know the code. Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, that couldn't be. Have you had a crystal ball go missing, my guy? Did you lend it to Leon? Ducky, I'm a king. No, 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 no! I gotta get out of here! Gotta get out now! I've had enough! Gotta break free! Yo, snap out of it! Huh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? Ah! That's my crystal ball! But it's all smashed! What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So, how did it break? Was it actually just made out of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? No, it was 100% real. It's just, you know, the ultimate baseball star got a hold of it, is all. Bro got scammed, he's gonna get got. Just let him believe. Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? It means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know. You can go back to having your crisis now. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years came out to be like $1 million. My guy. Million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world, that's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. $1 million smashed on the floor in a trash room. Although we've been known that it was glass and not real at all. Right, okay. I think they've covered everything that I'm curious about, but they haven't thrown me into the trial yet, so maybe there's more I'm missing. It's like 10,000 USD. Too much money to spend on the glass. Laundry room. Laundry room? I can go out here? Oh, right, okay. Oh, hey! So, do you have any clues or anything?
What kind of clues? Let us just agree we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial.
Okay then, do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Ugh, so annoying. Must you fumble around fishing blindly for clues? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. The scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the trash room is also worth looking into.
The trash room.
It is the perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there is one little problem.
Which is?
As for me,
That place is filthy. I would rather die than set foot in there. I am trusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf.
That's great. That's enough to. That's a down payment for a car or a used car. That's enough to afford a week of groceries in this economy. Maybe if you're cheap. Oh, what's that? Looks like some kind of mailbox, but there's nothing in it. I don't think it's going to help me solve this case. But we get coins! Rah, I love paying $120. $120 for eggs, raw. We love it here. Hi Horrorbyte, welcome to YouTube. How you doing today? Yes, leave the area. Welcome to our monthly Danganronpa. We're in the process of investigating murder. I don't really know what else they want me to do, so... A trial. I guess we can just go back to my room and poke around, maybe? We figured out the knife. We figured out the cleaning duty. I guess some laundry we can look at. Doing good, how's the death game? Going great, you know? Someone's dead, so... Yeah. Are we supposed to like... Will this tell me who was in here recently? Nothing to do with what's going on. Someone snatched a crystal ball from here. Nothing to do with this case. Magazines, nothing to do with this case. Washing machine. That's a TV. Vending machine, nope. Okay. I'm gonna go break into Leon's room again. Can't believe they kill characters in my death game. Right? It's ridiculous. Where's Leon's room?
Hey, you bastard!
Right. Okay, back to my room then. Did it tell me like what I'm missing? Oh, what's her name's gone?
By the way,
You know, I realized something. Okay, right.
you son of a...
We read this.
Dead.
They were 16-year-old, close to unk status. They had a good life. Huh?
Yo.
Did you mean Sayaka? Wait, this is a death game? Maybe. Hard to tell. Well, I think we'll need to play it a little more to tell. Is Danganronpa like the first death game ever? Or is it just the one that became popularized? Because I know it's branched out a lot, and there's a lot of people that have made games inspired by Danganronpa, but... We talked to the people in the gym. Burnt shirt piece, trash room. Perez. Sword. What are we missing? How can I tell what I have left to talk through? I guess we can find the detective lady. I know she's a detective because I was spoiled a bit on that, but I still don't know like her objectives and stuff. Where would she be? Ladies' room? No. The men's bathroom. I love that they have the fish here. Very cute. Anyone in here? No. Okay. We leave. Where's what's her name? Is she in Sayaka's room? No. I think Dingus Rumpus was the first series to popularize death games in gaming. I don't know if it branched out and influenced other media, but it might have. I've never heard of that before. What is it? I guess it's a death game, but... What an interesting name! Classrooms. If I were Kyoko, where would she be? Guess we just check everywhere again? So you're just in the gym. Is she in the store? I wonder what I can buy. Can I buy stuff? This is the gotcha thing. Should we... We'll do it once. What? Oh. What'd I get? An item. How do I close out of this? I don't want to be here anymore. What did I get? What the heck? No, that's proof that we've cleared the prologue. Oh, no, I was just screwing up Danganronpa. Oh, okay, I see. Second button? Reservations are necessary? The button from a school uniform, which increases in value as graduation approaches. In a few cases, reservations are necessary. What does that even mean? Wish it told me, like, what I have to do left. I think I've covered all my bases. I guess maybe we can go back to... Well, let's check it. Let's look for what's your name, and then we'll go back to my room and look at the bathroom again. He's not here. Yo, I made it to stream. Welcome in, Dank. How you doing? Technically, this would be like the Mafia game if you go by the earliest practice, as in the social deduction game. Oh, yeah, you're right. Makes sense, makes sense. Can I go in? This is Junko's room, and she's dead, so let me in her room. I'm going in my room, I guess. Maybe Kyoko's in the bathroom, I don't know. I'm gonna double check this again. The numbers that don't mean anything. Right, okay. No added commentary to that. I don't know what they want from me, aside from finding what's her name. Cause she gone. Tired, we have had quite the hectic day. Oh really? We flying around? On the move? Where is this lady? Is she in the kitchen? Looking at the knives? No. Meat. Am I supposed to be looking for her? Trash room, maybe? Don't want to talk to you again, nope. You think he carries, like, smut on hand at all times? He said it, I think he said it was in his room, but he probably has some like comfort smut in like a backpack or something. Other classroom? Oh, no. Okay, I think I went in here earlier. I guess the gym? Again? We'll just check every room, really. That we can go into. Where could she have gone? There's not many places. The store we were just in, we went through there. We checked the bathrooms. If any of you know what I'm missing, then let me know, because I'm just gonna keep running. That's the only thing I can think of, trying to find Kyoko. Maybe she went back to her room. Oh, let's check her room. Multiple changes to the schedule, a private show, and a mission to go help out friends. Oh, private air show. Private air show? Is that when you like show off planes? Or like you do tricks in planes? Or... Sounds like you've been busy. All I've done today was start working on a commission. Where's her room? Kyoko? Leon... Yasuhiro... Mondo... No? Really? I'm alert because I can't bring my phone outside the hotel without draining my eSIM. See everyone soon. Thank you for dropping by, Nico. Appreciate the lurk. In like 5 seconds, I'm gonna pull up a guide to figure out what I'm missing. I flew with fighter jets. That's a private air show. Woo! Fun! That's so much fun! And you get paid for that. Even better. Trash room, we've looked at the kitchen, the dining room. What's the package room? F-18? Hotel? Hotel? Y'all having real exciting days? Single or doubles? Ooh, you guys are asking me real questions. Can I sit in the back seat of the jet next time? We can double check in here. I don't want to waste too much time wandering around. I'm just gonna pull up a thing to make sure I've covered all the bases that we were supposed to. Investigation time. Let me just double check. I've got all the stuff you're supposed to. So we got toolkit. We've got file 1. Imitation sword and sheath. Replica sword and sheath. Struggle. Cleanliness. Wrist. Message. Frame. Knob. We got the DVD. We figured out the cleaning duty. We didn't get the cleaning duty bullet, actually, I don't think. Trash duty, okay. We got Incinerator. Burnt shirt piece. Crystal ball. Kitchen knife set. Always account? We don't have, so... Okay. I'm petting my cat while staring at Microsoft Excel. Oh, are you trying to get work done? Isn't it a plane, but they were flying right next to us? That was Tuesday. I mean, on that note, I'm gonna go make food. Goodbye. He comes in to flex that he was flying planes and then leaves. Bring back food for us. Goodbye. Thank you for dropping by, Dank. Appreciate it. Oi is a swimmer, I think, which we talked to, but I guess we can talk to again. Oh, the knives, right, okay. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning? Cause she was here last night, she said.
That's right.
Nope. Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well...
I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it? Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. But who took it then? Who came in while you were dining? Hello? Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not, I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So I mean, you guys are supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. We're not in a show, girl! We're in a game, it's different. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Okay, now we've got everything. Is Monday is the hectic day at work? Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, hmm? It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the
his
first floor
office.
of the school. See you soon!
Okay. The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Okay. Oh, what's with the music? Everyone's gone, okay. No need to play the spooky music, I'm going. Ooh. You're late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you! I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There, we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. Hello! So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? I'm on to Leon! It's literally spelled out in blood! Are we too dumb to see that they're not numbers? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Right, okay. We can talk to everyone here. Let's start with her because I couldn't find her. Let's get started.
I'm sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her?
Okay. You!
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. I hate you. I know it's you. I feel bad. I kind of wanted to spend time with Leon the first day, I think. Because he was freaking out, but I guess he was the first one to crack. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator. Let us begin. Good idea. Are you scared? No. Scared isn't quite right. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I will find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the door closed and the elevator started to move. This is awkward, isn't it? The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. What's on our hood? Why is it red? Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Ooh. Bit of a tacky room, isn't it?
You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up!
We did what he said and found our seats. Oh. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. Oh. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. This is weird. Which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto everyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. We're actually standing, so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Okay, we get it. It's deadly. Okay, we get it. Yeah, I guess. Right. Okay. Skills? Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed, effective during the bullet time battle. Ooh. Steadies your aim a little, effective during the non-stop debate and the Hangman's Gambit. What the hell are these? What? What? Non-stop debate and Hangman's Gambit? Bullet time battle. What? Okay, let's review our truth bullet. So, the time of death is estimated around to be 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. Took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen and her right wrist appears to have been fractured. There's a number of scratches and gouges on the beds and walls in Makoto's room. Makoto took this from the gym entryway and put it in his room. The sword was found out of his sheath on the floor in the middle of the room. The sword handle was missing some of its gold coating as well as part of the blade. Makoto took this from the gym, right. The sheath was found some distance from the sword itself, and it shows evidence of being scratched with a sharp object. If you were going to attack someone with a sword, you would almost certainly remove the sheath first. We traded rooms. Makoto's room key was also found in Makoto's room. Sayaka had originally asked Makoto to switch with her when someone attempted to force their way into her room. Toolkit, no evidence that mine has been used. Everyone else claims they haven't used theirs, but... Not a single hair was found on the floor at the scene of the crime. The lint roller shows evidence of being used. Her right wrist has been fractured, and her wrist was glittery at the injury's location. In addition, her hands appear to have been completely clean except for the index finger of her left hand, which had some blood on it. So, the person who killed her would be Gold, and they broke her wrist. They used a sword, but they didn't use it to kill her. A series of numbers had been written in blood on Makoto's bathroom wall. It is assumed that she wrote these numbers while leaning up against the wall as she lay dying. Which are not numbers, it clearly spells Leon. Anyways. Door frame, difficult to open because it doesn't fit properly. Only Makoto and Sayaka knew this. The doorknob was broken and the screws had been partially or completely removed. We didn't find any screws at the crime scene, so they probably took them with them. The nameplates on our doors were switched at some point. The dining hall is missing a knife. Always said that the knife went missing while she was in the dining hall. And Makoto did not come into the dining hall at any point while she was there. The trash room within the school is blocked off by a gate that can only be opened with a key. The incinerator was on, but Hifumi said it was off when he left. Shirt piece, part of a shirt cuff. And the shattered crystal ball would have fit comfortably in the palm of a person's hand. Okay, we are ready. I'm taking a sip of water for this. All right.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Are the audio levels okay? Like, is the music too loud and covering their voices?
Okay, everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your
That's
hand.
stupid.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Okay.
Friendship penetrates?
Oh god.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
Was there supposed to be a 16th candidate?
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin, but would you like to hear? Yeah, tell me more about it. As things progress during each trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. Oh no, I have to listen! It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. That's hard! Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Good luck and have fun! That's hard! What? How do I know which one to use it on? Will it be obvious?
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono. Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Cool. Okay, so you use it on the gold stuff. Okay, got it. Huh? Something's off about what she just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened to my room. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Oh, that's good. That's helpful, actually. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always accurate, sections of a person's statement. The truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the control key. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono. Yeah, we know that part. And the murder took place
In the bathroom. So it seems most the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Evidence of a struggle. What? Counter? Is that what it said? Yeah, come on, my king.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
Ooh.
Should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Okay, don't need to be rude.
Sorry.
Damn.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. The knife. Hello. Kitchen knife set.
So what was used to kill her?
So we wait for it to go through once?
Thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How could anyone do something like that? Son of a bitch.
Okay, I guess we gotta listen to it once. Because the object that was thrust into Sayaka's stomach, it was almost certainly the knife that disappeared from a certain location. Okay.
What was used to kill her?
Oh.
There was some kind of sharp object, without a doubt.
So the killer used some random knife they...
No, it's wrong.
Counter. Break.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
You've got it.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Hold on, am I able to... Is that better? So you guys can hear the what they say better? I'll up it a bit, so okay. And then that's saved.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Did he not?
You don't need to look close to see that it was a kitchen
Okay,
knife.
so the
but
murder
okay.
weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Okay, bunny.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
You're so right.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I hate him.
I don't think that's true at all.
A little bit.
I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
How do you feel about the game? I like it so far. It's I got a little lost at one point, but I like it so far. The characters are pretty interesting. I think the protag's a little stupid, but otherwise pretty good. I like it so far. Also, how are you, Retro? It's been a while since we've spoken. How have you been?
You really believe that?
And this is my first trial, so I can't say anything about that yet. She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Yeah, tell me more. You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down, so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Oh, concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Good luck and have fun. You love our dumb protagonists and smart side characters? Yeah, he's a little... Well, they didn't catch on to it either. The fact that the writing on the wall literally says the name of the person that did it.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
God.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret when nobody was in the dining hall. And then he went and stabbed
Oh my god, she's bugging out.
So he really did do it.
Yes, then it's been decided. We've reached the end.
Why is he bugging out too? Some way to prove I didn't take the knife. The person who was in the dining hall last night should be able to do it.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen
I
knife
didn't mean to
was the
shoot
murder
that.
weapon.
Good thing it's not limited
But where
ammo.
does that get us?
Makoto must have taken... He did it in secret when no...
No, that's wrong.
Bro needs a wider space.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
I'm gonna put this on auto, actually.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well,
I'm not the killer.
What if I have a witness?
There, I
What
said
do
it
you
again
think,
for you.
Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives is gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared.
Can you stop
while
real
you
quick?
were
I
in the
need to
dining
reload.
hall,
Yeah, I need to
correct?
reload my theoretical bullets. Or is it? I don't even know the right word for that. Imaginary?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall.
Maybe she's in
But I
cahoots with
wasn't there
us.
the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and
Oh, yeah, there we
Makoto
go.
are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl?
Swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
Ooh.
So you ask, And so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
What if we kill him at the same time?
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case!
Thank you for clearing that up.
Did I say that out loud?
Okay.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall. No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Hi, Cat.
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Oh.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right. But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the
I'll
knife?
pause it. So, it's been a minute since we last spoke, but I'm doing well. Just trying to get back into content. So, like, yeah, still kind of doing it. You know, twice a week, etc. But now we're branching out a little bit. Now we got the YouTube streams too. So, doing our, well, not the best. I could be doing more like shorts, but you know, whatever. Anyways,
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Whoa! Huh?
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
Oh.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
I don't think so.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's
no way.
Unwholesome!
Sakura's
I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Leon went to the kitchen last night?
Yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Girl love, ooh.
Well,
I'm sure there's
because
ship art of them out
they're
there.
not here anymore.
Oh. What? Someone who's not here? Are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall.
What?
And then later, she wound up dead.
Oh, Sayaka. Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was Monokuma, obviously. Sayaka.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on
Why
it,
is it so
she
deep?
was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining
It
hall,
suits him,
she didn't even look at
think.
us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
Ooh.
As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
Then the person who took the knife was the victim herself!
Huh. She had a sword to protect her, though.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Okay, buddy.
What?
See? He did do it after all!
What's with her expression? Why is she like blushing when she says that?
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
And so do all of you. Stupidity. Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder? Don't they understand? They convict me, everyone's gonna die. Okay,
Hold
I'm
on.
so stupid.
It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer. wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
Nameplate swap, right?
And until we unravel
Or the
that
door.
little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Can you just tell us straight?
Bewildering? What the hell
Why
are
do
you
you guys
talking
gotta
about?
be so cryptic?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
The screws in my bathroom door?
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Hangman's Gambit? Okay, wait, let me think. What's missing from my dorm that should have been there? The extra lint rollers? I'm trying to think, what else? I don't know. Yeah, tell me about the Hangman's Gambit. As things advance further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use your mouse to aim, then press the left mouse button to shoot the letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. What is this? Huh? If this gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't? That must be the crucial point. You can just figure out what that something is. Do I get a replay on this or no? Four letters. What? A-R? What? What? Is it an A? Is it the red ones we're supposed to shoot? No? Am I just supposed to shoot all of them? No, I'm not supposed to shoot all of them. Definitely not an A, I or an A. R? H I've already shot down, right? U, O, A? What? You'll take damage. You'll fail the case. This is... More than once to destroy them. What could it be? There's no consonants. Hi. What?
Now
Hair?
I understand.
Oh! Oh my god.
That's
What?
right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
I feel so stupid now. What the hell?
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
So, right.
The reason
Spit
all the
facts.
hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been
Girlie,
there.
she's dead in my
That
room.
makes
The
sense,
fuck you
does it
mean?
not?
What?
If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself,
What?
not just her hair.
Girlie, she's literally dead in my
Yes,
bathroom. I don't know.
very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
Lint roller.
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
That's what I've been
Are
trying
you
to tell
sure
you.
we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Yes.
No. There are other reasons that prove
No.
why Makoto couldn't have done it.
Look at
I
her.
would
She's
like
so
to
smug.
hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
She's like breadcrumbing us.
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom.
I know she mentioned earlier, she's like, I want you to find out the answers yourselves. And it's kind of working to get these guys on board, making them think that their thoughts are their own.
There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The 21st night of September? I do. Hello, welcome in. Would you be preferred? What would you prefer to be called? Do you want to be called Rui or Fan or? But welcome in. How's your day going so far? The object the killer broke was my doorknob. Rui is a cool name. Okay, I will call you that then. Welcome in. Welcome to well, my third YouTube stream. How are you? Have you played this before? I'm assuming so.
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
That doorknob.
Huh? The doorknob?
Oh my god.
What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken.
Going good. I assume this is a no spoil stream. Yeah, it is. I do know some things because the game's been out for so long, you know, but I don't think it's anything important that I know. So I've played all the games. I see. Yeah, this is my first playthrough of it myself. It was on sale on Steam, so I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna finesse it. Because I love playing visual novels on streams. And I wanted to make the Danganronpa a YouTube exclusive stream. So we're doing it once a month, but we play other visual novels on the other app, you know? The other streaming app.
See how the top part was unscrewed?
And I think I've already cracked it
about ready to fall
because of
off?
the writing on the wall, but they're a little
yeah,
stupid, so we
true.
gotta breadcrumb him.
But what does it mean? In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
Yeah.
This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
Gotcha, I won't say a bit in that case. I appreciate that.
You're saying he wouldn't break
Thank
the
you.
door in his own room?
But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
Huh?
You still don't see? Okay then.
He took too many
Let's take
baseballs to the
another look at how
brain.
the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Yeah, tell me more. Who's your favorite character so far? Ooh, that's a hard one. I want to say Celeste. I think she has a great voice. So probably for that reason. I think she's kind of cool and mysterious, you know? But Kyoko is probably a close second. For the same kind of reasons. Mainly that she's cool. She has the pink hair and the jacket. I love her outfit. No matter how— oh god, wait. What's my transcript button? Okay. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up, and no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. Oh, okay. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. There's a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Okay. I'm gonna save them. Oh, you can't save during a trial! Oh, very interesting. Okay. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you'll fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Oh, how fun! Awesome choices. I love Kyoko as well. I bet, well, I hope Celeste makes it pretty far. Because we didn't get to know 2 of the characters that perished immediately, and I would kind of like to get to know these characters a little more. Well then, good luck up and have fun. Okay. Alright, lock in. Make your argument. Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yes, that's true.
She then fled into the bathroom.
That's also true. We'll let it play
the
through
killer
once.
ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because
That's wrong.
Sayaka had locked it.
And finally,
She can't
culprit
lock
had
it.
Sayaka
Wait, that's
cornered.
wrong.
And to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
They can't lock it. It's
It
a
was
boys'
you,
dorm.
wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We already know the answer.
I love when they bug out. Look at their face. It's not because the door was locked. No, there's a different reason entirely.
The incident took place in
Makoto's room. Sayaka was first. She then fled into the.
Then the killer ran and they got into the bath. At that point, the killer.
Because Sayaka had locked it. No, that's wrong.
It's because my door frame is jank.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking
Look at
bathrooms,
me.
right?
Actually,
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
because it's been broke.
What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
My absolute favorites in this game are
Yep,
Kiyotaka
true
and
as
Toko.
true can
I
be.
recalled they wanted
But
Alvarez
you know,
scholarship.
You're
Real?
supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right?
Oh my
But to
god.
have such
They're
a
rubbing this in
cruddy
again.
door- That's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck.
Those are valid answers, I think.
But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys'
Because they switched
bathrooms.
the names!
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Oh. Who switched it then, though? The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked. So they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime they didn't know was... It took place in my room.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What?
Yeah.
Are you saying the culprit
No one
didn't
has
even
him
know
as a
where he
favorite? I
was?
find that hard to believe, you know?
That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through!
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
What an
ultimately,
idiot.
we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
What an idiot.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
You're so right, bestie.
That
Spit your
is
facts.
a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
I thought we all had a map, no?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Yeah, you're getting it! That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
That's what we're figuring out.
I'm sorry, but I give up! Quit without saving!
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did
We
it?
all die? Duh.
Well then, why don't we just vote
Oh,
right now?
Whoa, no,
Majority
no, 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 no,
rules.
no, 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 no. It's a terrible idea.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Trust
Does
me.
no one have any
Oh,
other
I have so
thoughts or
many thoughts.
questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
The writing
Oh.
on the wall.
You
What?
gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the
Very
first
good question.
place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
No. We swapped in the room.
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks
are
are
they?
all unpickable.
Wow.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No,
Funny.
that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Or reactivating his ultimate or something? Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... Well, are you referring to the keys? I don't like the counting down.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember?
Is that what you were talking about?
That's why she asked me to switch
I
rooms
hope
in the
so.
first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
I don't remember what voice they gave her,
Knowing what
but I'll do
she'd
my
been through,
best.
I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean?
Maybe
Why
she
would
wanted to
lie
murder
about
someone?
something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Ooh! There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. From Sayaka? Oh! Interesting! She wanted to kill someone! Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? Oh!
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words.
Interesting!
When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
Plot twist, right? Oh my god, I didn't expect. Wow,
But
she
even
wanted to
classics
kill
can be
someone?
surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Huh?
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
Oh, okay.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
Yes.
No,
Absolutely.
I didn't. But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Well, how do you know I just don't write in a neat manner?
But why? Why would she
definitely
write
don't.
that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone.
Who?
She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Oh.
Huh? What makes you say that? Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yes, why are you all like
Very
this?
well then. Pay attention.
Okay. I'm paying attention. Dorm nameplates. Okay.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room. I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room. Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Okay. The killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is... it has to be because of what got switched between my and Sayaka's room.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
Is it that one they
I
wanted to do
see.
it
So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room. Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did
I think
what
it's on the
said,
my
they would not
line.
have any-
It certainly would seem that way.
Sayaka and Makoto, but in the note, it specifically says,
My room.
Not that. So stop wasting my time. Okay, never mind. Hold on.
Sayaka and Makoto switched room, but in the note, the place they were, it specifically. I see. Then they would have gone to exactly the room that.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Yes, for
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
Yer.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves.
I feel like we covered this when we were talking about
As
the
a result,
bathrooms, no?
the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
Ooh.
And the one who switched the names was... well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
No.
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
Sayaka. I knew she had screws loose! I was like, this girl's giving me the creeps.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
Why would
You
she
can
want
also
to kill
infer
them
as
in a-
much from her note.
Oh, right. Because then she could switch the nameplates back after she killed them. Wow, she really thought it through. There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two in 5 minutes. Come to my room, check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
Mm-hmm.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She's trying to kill someone!
She wanted someone to come to the room
Why
she
would
was
she
in,
pick
and also hide the fact that it was
Leon,
Makoto's
though?
room.
And why would
What?
she... well...
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
She had the Mr. Beast
understand
smile, so it was
that,
unsettling the whole way through.
We first need to understand what happened
Mm-hmm.
after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
Probably
We
she
figured it
attacked
out.
them.
We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
Yep.
That's right.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh, maybe
yeah.
by the person
What's
trying
the
to
deal
defend
with
themselves.
that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The gold, right? It's because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt.
I got it!
The gold?
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist.
Okay, just tell
and it should
him!
become pretty clear.
Just tell him it has gold on it!
Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
And then we have to use the sword and the sheath.
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
it was used to
I
break
got
it.
it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
Okay, yes. Genius.
I
Good job.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about. Yeah, sure. Tell me about it. Used to getting the... Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. Only one of these can actually refute the proper statement. You have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage. Q to rotate. Release the Q. One. Press it for me to cycle through each bullet. Okay. Or you can use the mouse wheel. The logic difficulty is set to kind. Fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For a purpose will be set to mean? Oh god, okay. Replica sword sheath, kitchen knife set, replica sword. Okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
Oh, can't
And they
access the
killed
sword.
her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Right. If the person with the sword really did attack first, there's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what
Why do I have
happened.
3 if there's only 2 statements? Sorry, I was talking to my dad on the first one, so I missed whatever they were saying initially.
When the
Sheath,
fighting
knife
broke
set.
out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
No. I have absolutely no idea. Okay. What?
When the fighting broke out, the culprit, and that's when the first sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She she grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
I don't get it! Okay,
When
let's try
fighting
this.
the culprit, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Sheath.
No, that's wrong. Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Started with the knife, right?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife?
I might skip
That
through
was
a
the
little
only
bit of
sharp
this
thing
because we're
found at the
starting to run
scene.
low on time with like 20 minutes-ish left.
Stop jumping ahead.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Well, it'd be like a great blunt weapon.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the
Yes.
sword as a defensive
Yes.
impulse. In
This is
that
why I like her.
situation,
She's the only
there wouldn't
smart
be
one.
any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I like the thought of Jadlia saying info about games you wouldn't expect to know. Oh, Danganronpa, huh? Funny how Sayaka is so popular despite dying in there early in the game. He just comes in to talk to me about dinner. He doesn't know a thing about games. He doesn't even know much about navigating the internet. Like, he was like, this email told me to hover over this word on their website. How do I hover? You know? Like, I just told him, you just take the mouse, put the cursor over it, and that's hovering. Granted, I think that website was broken, so it probably didn't click as easy, but still.
I think I get it. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
Okay, buddy.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they...
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Thank you, Kyoko, for being the only voice of reason.
How can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body
Her hands
that
are
makes this clear.
clean. Her palms.
You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking
Oh my
at her
god,
palms?
girl, we just said that it comes
Like I
off
said
very
before,
easy.
The gold, in fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hand. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped
Girl.
into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't
You
think
think
so.
she's trying to? You think she's washing her hands after fighting for her life?
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
That's exactly the No, I'm just kidding. What the hell?
No, that's not it at
The water was off?
I got it!
Shower?
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1, in other words, at nighttime. And the water in the
I
bathroom
thought only the
shuts
showers
off at
shut off,
nighttime,
but
right?
whatever.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Ew, she's stinky.
Oh my.
Ew, he's perverted.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Ew, he's into it. Scenarios like this are why Kyoko is my favorite character in the first game, right?
insult,
She's the
obviously.
only one with a brain.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Sayaka. Would have had to have been the one without the sword, Sayaka.
I got it!
They really do want you to
Sayaka?
spoon feed the
She
answers,
had
huh?
the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka.
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
She looks so satisfied with herself.
Far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Huh. What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms.
She wanted to frame us!
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Wow. She's the worst assistant ever.
On me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplate. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out, while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan... For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi...
I don't know.
Sorry,
I'm not sure our
skipping through it a little
soft-hearted
bit of this.
Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
You're so right. I'm such a weenie.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch
Wow.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
So
Wait,
right.
Then you're saying she had this all
Sayaka's the
planned
worst
out?
accountability ever? For real.
Holy
What a backstabber. Front stabber? Front stabbed?
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
God, we're so smart.
Just hold on. That can't be true because...
Hey! You guys, you're being super boring right now. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just... If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka...
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? There's nothing left. Let me in, I know! It's written on the wall! Dying message, yes sir.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we found up to
great.
this point one more time.
Do we really have time for all that?
Hell no, we don't.
Die! If we don't do something, we're all gonna die!
There's still one clue left, I'm sure of it. Sayaka left it on the wall she was leaning up against.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Very well.
Whoa!
Then let's review all the clues
No!
we found
I hit
up
the
to
wrong
this...
thing!
Shoot!
Ah! Okay, wait, okay, I'll slow it down this
Any
time.
more clues, right?
There. Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Break.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dying message.
Dining. Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it. Yeah, her index finger.
I got it!
Otherwise, we can compare her writing to the letter, I
index
guess.
finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to
I
write.
forgot about that.
Sure.
That's a good point.
I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
Hey, Chihiro, you're a computer.
Great.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a program.
Of course.
No meaning in the numbers. They're not numbers.
No, it's just, don't these first two 1-1?
Ah, you're right. Looking at it now.
Yep, an N.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N,
Rotate the image 180.
Oh my god. Now I see.
Oh my god,
She wrote
wow!
down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part, so...
Wow. Rotate it 180 degrees. Mr. Leon. Mr. Leon, where are you?
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing.
We got there. It just took us forever. God
If
damn.
you turn the message around, it becomes Leon, or more.
Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all.
Get him. Get him.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence? You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The cop? The shirt?
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And they couldn't access it because
And
of
the killer didn't notice.
gate.
If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
but is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean...
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece.
You're right. That alone isn't enough.
Are you finally starting to understand?
Yeah.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something else about it that we need to pay attention to. Where it was disposed of? The trash room incinerator.
Shoot!
Really? Really? That's not right! Okay, whatever. How it was disposed of?
If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of,
bruh,
we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
It's in the trash room, which no one can access except the cleaning duty guy.
Oh yeah, that's a good
And
point.
the thing was
I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in. And so the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being on cleaning duty, and that's exactly what proves Leon is the real killer. Okay. Jutted crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Why is he so calm
the only
saying
one
that
who
when he looks
could
like
get
that?
to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
It's hard to read when it's
so
shaking like that.
The person who would have had the trash room key was... Huh? Me? No!
There's absolutely a way to use the incinerator without using the trash room key.
And they were able to turn it on.
The key to the whoever was on cleaning duty.
So the only one, the person in charge.
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator.
No, that's wrong. Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you use...
What is it, some kind of glass?
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but...
Glass ball.
How?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was throw it. Divine with it!
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that...
Remember what you said?
Huh? So someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
It's definitely a fairy.
So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on!
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Admittedly, the beating information into your head aspect is one of the cons about Danganronpa. Ace Attorney doesn't really do that, so coming from that to this is jarring. Yeah, I mean, I just don't like that they keep restating
from the
things.
Gate to the incinerator has the pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that could someone really...
That's right!
They're difficult, absolutely.
It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because they're the ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star.
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate.
I'm not the kid. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling
you. Still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review, and with that...
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, Ant?
Say what you want, Leon. Now here's what happened.
Closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. One last element to bring the class trial to an end. A complete summary of the case. You have to reproduce the flow of the events for the case in the form of a comic book. You'll notice in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. Complete the comic using the truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to the breakthrough. What? Comic panels? Oh. Is it right to left? Okay, so... What? So they show up at her room. She's there to ambush them. She tries to stab them. So they block it with the sheath. Block it with the sheath. And then she tries... Actually, that's probably more accurate. Then they block it with the sheath, and then she gets her wrist broken. So then they have that. She's hiding, she's freaking out. They use that. She's freaking out, she's stabbed. Oh wait, that's not right. She drops the knife. What? Because we don't really need that if it's already there. Turn the page. I said something about breakthroughs?
Hi Raider Sama, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? What goes there? Alright, that just not could be a hint, but I could probably figure it out without. Used a lint roller, they throw the crystal ball, they throw the shirt, and leave that behind. So that leaves... maybe it's like that? No, because this is put earlier. What? This is so confusing. Okay. Lint roller. They're covering up their crime. She wrote it before this, so... Oh, is that it?
You!
I'm good. How goes the crime? I think I figured it out.
I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them.
We might be really big brain.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered,
I didn't put that panel
Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing.
Why would he continue to pursue her to kill her, though?
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife.
After I defended myself, I would have left. Although I guess that would be breaking the regulations,
and stabbed Sayaka.
Actually, well, them leaving would still break the
But with
violations.
what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood.
They stripped. That's very interesting that they thought of
Then they took
rolling
the
all
lint roller
the
in my
hair
room
up.
and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
They're lucky we don't do fingerprints.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball.
I don't know why they had their crystal ball, though, on hand.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator
What would he have
switch.
done if he had missed?
For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
He's so smart. This is cool, though, that they have the
crystal
comic
ball,
panels.
thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Wow. Why'd they make him look like a villain?
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
That's why you watch and make sure that it's actually burned up. Your Honor, the evidence I present is, I said so. Trust me. Source, trust me. Ba-boom.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Yeah, get him! I'm so smart, you
It
know?
would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
That's also an
So,
interesting
Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object. Of course I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence?
We just went over
Without
it, my
evidence,
guy.
it's all bullshit.
Well then, I guess this is as good as
Oh, God.
Makoto.
I have the evidence? Bullet time battle? Oh god, I don't know if I have time. Fine, tell me about it. There's no, like, save button right now, is there? God, okay. Sometimes your opponent won't hear what you have to say. Engage them in a head-to-head battle. Destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with the tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the... Oh god, I'm not good at rhythm games. Right mouse button to lock on an opponent's statement. You just... What? 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 What is the timing for... What are they Okay. What the hell?
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Tool.
I refuse to acknowledge stupid.
What?
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
What?
It wasn't me.
I'm just gonna keep pressing these
You
and hope that this is right.
Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me?
I'm not going to look up.
Not
I
a
can't look
chance.
up. I'm focusing on the tempo thing.
You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof?
I hope this is right. I don't know if this is right.
Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid.
I hope that was... No, I failed! What did you want from me? What? 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 What?
Is...
What? What?
I refuse to give up yet.
What the hell? How do you do it? Tell me about it again. Okay, engage them in a head-to-head battle. Destroy their statements in time with the rhythm. Left click to actually shoot. No. Am I supposed to be? I was just doing the rhythm thing. How am I supposed to shoot at the same time? Right mouse button to lock on an opponent's state. It wasn't even showing me a cursor! Oh, I think I'm getting it now. You alternate. Okay, I'll try that. Okay. So, God, what the hell? So okay. I thought I just had to keep in time with the current.
Instead,
I refuse to.
Right, okay, let's try this again. So, I lock on and I'm supposed to...
Where's your proof?
What
you kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up.
Is
Where's
that
your
right?
proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lie. Shut up.
My bro's
Where's your
hitting
proof?
things,
This
so
should
I
prove it.
apologize for the banging in the background.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
Okay, we got it. It just took us a minute.
It had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. They're up.
But the toolkit in my...
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
That is the
Only the
worst
boys
minigame
got
I've ever
toolkits.
played. That was so
So the
hard.
killer naturally
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
He called us stupid, so he must be innocent, you know?
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
and let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid.
Yeah, got him! Oh, God. What is this?
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
I hate this. What is this? You sent him straight to the Shadow Realm? It seems so. B-A-B-B. Oh, God. A C on the last thing? That makes sense. Final, we got an A. So, damn, we got more coins. Can I save now? I can. Okay, good. We'll save, and then if my dad starts yelling at me, we'll wrap up.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our vote? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor. Okay, then let's get it. Who will be chosen as the... What's it gonna be?
Okay, we know. We've been known. My reaction when the Taco Bell Baja Blast is out of stock in the drive-thru. What the hell? Oh, you mean that weird face he made? Poor Leon, he was my favorite right off the bat, and then he immediately became the killer. Yeah, I wanted to hang out with him in the hangout because he seemed like he was panicking and I really wanted to help him. I understand that he did it for self-defense at first, but to chase her after and kill her, that is no longer acceptable. Right on the money.
Huh?
Oh no.
Hey, hold on.
Did you really kill Sayaka?
You son of a...
Yep.
I didn't have a choice.
There's kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Yup. What if we came up with really is the truth? That she was trying to... Yep, she was trying to kill people! And pin it on us. Because of her video. No sympathy from me. Because the videos are probably fake.
Why? I can't afford to be stuck in here.
Her dreams, her friend, kill or be killed, bro thinks he's flowy. I make that same face when I go to work in the morning. Something in Sayaka. I can't take it seriously. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. And now she's dead. So when she said,
no matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
She was playing us. I knew she couldn't be trusted! Oh my god. The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying. That's because of the... You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing everything. It's all your fault. I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
Yeah, we would have gotten murked, so...
Calm down.
If you really want to make sure her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
I hate when he does this. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did!
Yes, indeed!
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the Blackened will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly is that self-defense? When you forced your way into our bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself into the bathroom, you went out of your way to head to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
So, if it weren't being whatever.
Unbelievable.
Did you awaken your sense of justice? It's people that's whatever. God, whatever.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Thrills, chills, kills! Get that on a t-shirt.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey, come on now!
You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
Oh.
No, 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 no!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
No!
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I don't like this. What is this POV? Oh. Oh, he's gone. Oh? What the hell? Where's he going? A baseball stadium? We have to watch this? You love the execution art style? It's freaky! The 1,000 blows, was it? Ow! Ow! Ooh! Ooh. Holy shit, what the fuck? Oh my god, what the hell? What the fuck? Oh my god. What the fuck? What? I also need punishment time, it's what I deserve. You want that? What we saw was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
My God, I can't even muster up the words to their voices.
I can't take it.
I can't even like muster up any of the energy to do their voices, because what the fuck was that? What the hell? Hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is try to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. What the? That's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. This guy's...
Damn you!
Yeah.
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't get free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't get free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
That's what everyone is waiting for. Okay, yes, we'll feed you, okay?
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I've said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. Okay. And just like that, he was gone. And just like that, we'll also be gone. I gotta get dinner sorted. We're already past the time I told my dad, so... Thank you guys so much for watching. Hold on, we'll do a bit of rearranging. I did save, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna do it like this. Have a good Wednesday. Bye. Thank you for streaming. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate you guys showing up on YouTube too. I know we do. I feel weird asking people to come on YouTube, but I do appreciate you guys being here. It's part of my, making content on YouTube arc. So it's not like full like videos, because videos are a lot more effort. Before I go, I must say this. If punishment time was Agnes Tachyon feeding me arsenic and kicking me while I'm down, I'd say thank you. Anyway, great stream. Yeah, thank you guys again so much for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back for Danganronpa next month, the first Monday, so same time. But in the meantime, if you miss me too much, you guys can find me on Twitch. Same username, twitch.tv/Zaelius, Zaelious. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next stream on Thursday. We play yet another killing game. Wow, we are really into the killing games. We'll also be on Squeeze's stream tomorrow playing Party Animals, and Wednesday we're in Discord watching Uma Musume. I will go ahead and drop a link for that, so if anyone's interested, they can come. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Bye bye! Bye 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 bye!